Dun-dun-dun. Yes, we have made it to the season finale. The season finale of Roll It Back. You want me to do the intro again? You want me to do the intro? I saw you doing the. So we are back here at the season finale of Starfleet Academy. We have one person that is no longer going to be yelling at Trek for the next couple of weeks, but we have a very special guest. We've got our good buddy Damon Jones. Damon, how are you? What is going on? What was it like to be in? Can you hear me?
I don't think you can hear us.
I can think you can hear me. That's amazing.
I can hear everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think he muted you.
We'll hear from him here in just a moment.
Yeah, well, he'll be with us in a second, but he was actually
He'll be learning how to do sign language here in a minute. Just like the Beta Zeds had to learn how to do sign language, even though they can speak it directly into each other's minds.
I don't get it.
Hey guys, I can't hear.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
We can
hear you. Just unplug your phone. Unplug your headphones.
Do we need the opening of the show to be technical support?
It was fine like 5 seconds ago. Of course, with me in this venture, Jason Roy Gaston and VHSJASE.
Hello.
VHSJASE, of course, is the one yelling at Trek, and Jason Roy Gaston sometimes loves it, sometimes yells at it.
I only yell at things when they're shit.
Yes, this is true. This is true.
Wait, you yell at me all the time.
There we go. Can you hear us now?
I repeat my response.
Well, we're going to get into the fun, the ins, the outs, and hopefully we can get
the audio. I can't hear.
Yeah, unplug your headphones.
Just unplug your headphones, see if you can hear us through your computer speaker.
No, don't shake your head. Unplug your headphones. Oh, that was probably terrible. Take this out.
Oh, where's the
You are watching a podcast crash and burn in real time. This is awesome. This is wonderful.
You might have to pop out and then pop back in, mate.
No, he's unplugged, but he can't hear us.
Yeah. Anyway, as he's sorting that out.
Yeah, we'll bring you back in once you figure that out. So, gentlemen, we are all excited to go. This is going to be like walking into the zoo.
I know.
Yeah, there's always something. Let's see.
I know.
All right, so can you hear us now? No. Okay.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Can't hear me.
Sign all the way out and then come back in. It's the only way to do it. Okay, now I thought we had a wonderful time in the final episode of the season for Starfleet Academy. We've got all the big questions answered, all the wrapped up boat tied with a beautiful knot. And we found out that no, Tatiana Ali's character is not the bad guy, though she almost seemed to come out that way. But
big surprise, one of our theories doesn't work out.
Who knew? Who knew that would happen? Well, let's get into First Contact.
Thanks.
Maybe this finale was just so much for him and he didn't want to talk about it anymore. He just like, can't hear you. Gotta go.
Look on the bright side. With him not here, we all look at least 130% better.
Yeah, we look better.
All three. Whenever he's here, all three of us are the Duff.
Yeah,
I mean, we just
that's true.
We're just wingmen at that point. We're just wingmen.
We're not even wingmen. We're more like henchmen. We're just the ones in the back.
Hello.
Let's try him now.
Let's talk about Star Trek.
We're all Quasimodo.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
There we go.
Now we got it to work.
Now we got it to work. All right.
Can we get on with the fucking show already?
All right. This is the weirdest experience in our life. Other than anyway. We're going to start off with Jason Roy Gaston. Tell us, what is your First Contact?
Right. Okay. I'm going to admit there were some problems with this episode. Mostly some of the writing was kind of weird. Like, how did the Doctor suddenly know how to defeat the Omega 47 wall? And there was one other thing that popped up out of nowhere that I was just like, what? Overall, though, between this episode and the last episode, I really think that this double feature represents the promise of what Starfleet Academy can be. that it can be a show that has mature young people growing and becoming the people that they're destined to become. As a teacher, for example, I really liked how this episode became teachable moments, particularly from Reno's character. I loved how she started just quizzing them. How do we do this? How do we do that? And even Noose was basically he was defeated not by force, not by torpedoes, not by phasers. He was defeated by science. He was defeated by knowledge. And that is exactly the spirit of what Starfleet Academy should be. I will be the first one to admit, I think this first season, I think I've liked 4 episodes out of it. I have not been a huge fan of this show, but I think I've become a fan of what this show can be. And I think it can be great if they if they quit trying to have this attitude that we have to be so desperate to be cool, because whenever they stop being desperate, the show works.
Now, do you feel that the power of love was a glorious thing in this? Because it's kind of what...
Well, it does make some men weep and makes other men sing. Okay.
That's how I felt. It was a Care Bear moment at the end.
It hit me during this episode why Princess Who Gives a Shit bothers us so much. I don't even remember her name. And this is it. The reason why she bothers us so much was because her entire existence orbits around Caleb. She has no other use except to be the girlfriend. And I think that she's got possibilities. I think that she could become a 3-dimensional character we could actually like, but we got to break her up with Caleb. We've got to get her out of his orbit, because right now that is her only function, is to orbit him and be his accessory. Like a purse or something, or like a stylish handbag. I don't know. But I really think that is really hurting her, is that right now she is simply love interest, and that's it. Because, and I'm sure Jace will agree with me on this one, no one cares about the love story. I don't believe the love story. I'm not interested in the love story. I'm never invested in it. Get her out of there and try to make her own character, because she has possibilities.
Jason,
may I support what you just said without interrupting?
I appreciate that.
Come on now.
What happens now?
Come on, you're all trying to get me canceled off Star Trek.
Relationship.
Well, Star Trek has never. Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek has never had any real luck with romance. I think Star Wars.
Cisco and Cassidy.
It had. Well, Cisco,
Tom and B'Elanna.
Riker
and Troy. Spot and Data.
Wait, Spot and the cat? No, but
that was a love that saved Data 30 years after Spot was dead.
And I thought it was remembrance of banging Tasha Yar.
That wasn't love. That was opportunity.
It never happened.
Crystal cube thing was what. You know.
That was like taking a picture out of her apartment going, I'm going to remember her.
I think that's a love
multiple techniques.
Yes, indeed. As far as a finale goes for a season, and that wasn't a cliffhanger, I thought it kind of blended pretty well, but a lot of it kind of was just, all right, let's just wrap this up because we only got 10 episodes. We got to make this work. There's a lot of technobabble that came back that I loved, because that's what I love about Star Trek is you get that weird, well, the Tashi converters are going to, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. It should work that way. But with Sam pushing the crystals to break through the whole super force that was going to blow up the entire world, universe, I thought that was a little rushed. I thought we could have had a little bit more explanation as to what exactly was going into that. The tethering of that whole situation. And
they were injecting gluons into the Omega particle. Were you not paying attention?
The gluons, but
glue on the shoe.
Glue on the shoe. Yeah, no, if they would have kind of give us a little bit more on that, because I think these things need to be longer. I think it would have worked out better. But I would like to hear from our special guest who was actually in it before we hear from the man that yells at it. We want to hear from you.
Don't stereotype me. But I don't just yell. I can also communicate in other ways, Joe. So,
yeah, we got new graphic. So go ahead, David.
Oh, you're all killing me, really.
Go, David. Go, David.
It was special. Like I saw all these sets long before you guys even knew that these were going to happen. I got to walk around and see the destroyed atrium, and Jesus, was I just nerding right outside. You know, there's their Paul Giamatti and Holly Hunter right off camera doing their dialogue together, and there's just me going, oh. It was special.
You're watching them blocking the scene and everything?
Yeah, we're basically, because right to roll and then to basically action right on camera. I'm getting there to enjoy that, to actually see it as it happens, thinking, Jesus Christ, you guys would love to be right here. And especially seeing the atrium for the first time, I'm like, holy shit, this is cool. Like, there's all the names of all the past crew members of the whole franchise, right? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is, I love my fucking job. I really do. And especially, you know, getting to wear this Starfleet uniform possibly for the last time. Yeah. Oh, that just, it just made me so emotional. Getting to put on, you know, I've been in Strange New Worlds, I've been in Section 31, now I've been in Starfleet Academy. That's every person's dream to be in one, let alone three.
It's
and I survived all fucking three of them.
I
survived the Klingons, I survived the Terrans, and I survived New Spraka.
There you go.
Okay, the suits. You've worn 3 different suits. How was this latest one? Because it looked very uncomfortable. Was it comfortable?
It makes the Section 31 Terran Empire uniforms look like a cakewalk. But they were hot because they're all battery packed by the Starfleet, so they had to go through quite a few battery changes on day. But it was actually funny. The regular costumes didn't fit me, so they had to put me in Caleb's uniform because that was the only one that fit me properly.
Oh wow!
So that's probably why I have not come back for season 2.
How do you, if you're going to take a crap, how hard is it to go have to take
the section?
I know you people want to know about
the Terran Empire ones were an absolute fucking job trying to take those off, even trying to go for, especially me. You know, I'm top heavy, so you've got to pinch like this, and I still can't reach behind my back to pull anything down. So usually you had to have your friends there to unzip you, and especially especially the Terran ones, because they were so top heavy, and they smelled like goddamn paint too. It was terrible.
Oh wow.
So just taking them, the Terran ones were the worst ones I put on. Strange New Worlds, they were okay, but it was also during COVID time, so you had to do a lot of extra steps. Yeah. And these ones were cool. They really were. But again, they wouldn't fit me, so I had to have them pinch behind my back like this just to get the bra strap just to clip on properly.
That's amazing.
You are definitely in a unique position, though, more so than anyone else on this podcast, because you were in it as it's filming, and now you've seen obviously the finished product.
Yep. Yeah.
When you're doing it, does it recognize anything in your memory? Like when you see the final product, it goes, oh yeah, I can kind of see how they got there from where my experience. Or does it feel totally different?
It feels different. Like they had a drone in there. That's where you saw a lot of the aerial shots were drone, right?
Shot. Yeah, that was very cool.
So that was cool. And they had a big, huge crane going around as well too, plus on top of everything else. But I'll tell you what, those fires, I'll give the crew, there was a lot of N95 masks going on because the air quality, but from all the smoke and everything, it was really, really tough to work through. So I'll give the crew a lot of credits. They went through a lot to film that episode. My sinuses were black then when I left.
You know, I was thinking about you in those suits, and I thought to myself, man, imagine if I was able to do it. But then I realized this is what I would look at if I ended up. And I was like, maybe just David, let him do it. I'll just live through him.
Don't feel bad, because there's people that were some of those vanilla ride. They were under the head prosthetics, and boy, were they hot.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure.
And though that studio was not cool by any means. It was really, really hot with all the flames and everything going. So what I felt, they were 10 times worse.
Oh man. I love that you're able to share so many wonderful things with us. And I love that you
and Star Trek feeds you really well too.
Oh wow. And you got fed.
They feed you well. They feed you well.
Yeah, is Star Trek food good food? Like, is the craft services of quality? Because that's important too.
The craft services, I've never had issues ever since Strange New Worlds. Like they had bags and stuff like that because of COVID protocols back then. But even Section 31, yeah, like John Hammond would say, they spared no expense.
Got to keep the crew happy, right?
You gotta.
You have to, because you're going like 12, 13, 14. You know, when they were shooting Section 31, those guys the crew were almost going 18, 19-hour days.
Yeah, that's
especially for that club scene. Some of those guys were going almost 20-hour days.
Crazy, yeah.
Wow. All right, VHSJASE. Let's have your first contact.
Yeah, this assumption that I was just going to yell at it is pretty accurate. And if you want to really hear me go totally off about this episode, I do recommend you go and watch this because it's literally me walking from watching the episode, going straight to the computer and filming my unfiltered thoughts. That's where that lies. But if I was to calmly describe and summarize what I thought of this episode, Klingon dog shit comes to mind.
I guess I'm never going back.
That's an interesting one.
Look, honestly,
your AI must think that you're crazy. It's like, you want me to do what? What's wrong with you?
But it doesn't, right? It doesn't. It's got no problems with that. It refines it for me too. Look, honestly, I just thought this was a poorly written episode. You know,
Jace, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
I'll ask all of you guys a question. How would you rate this season finale compared to every other live action Star Trek season finales you've seen?
That's a tough one, but it's definitely really low, low. But you know what? It's not alone, this show, in my opinion, in regards to this is very common in modern television making. They set up something season long, which is huge, which is epic, and it's very rarely they can pull it off. This is a disappointment from the previous episode. I loved episode 9. I thought, what a great setup. What are they going to do? Not much with this episode. The fact that, you know, it ends up turning into Judge Judy or Maury in a way, which it confuses me because Barack, through most of the season, has been looked at this very threatening pirate who will kill in an instant, who is out for him, has no concern about what anyone else thinks. Except this episode, where he's trying to convince all these planets that we're the good guys and Federation's the bad guy. Why is he trying to win somebody over? He has the Federation by the throat at the beginning of this episode. He has them totally surrounded. He can control and get whatever he wants. So I don't buy into his idea of executing this plan through trying to convince the rest of the world to come on board. Now, I know he's got a personal issue too, where he is enjoying pitting Ake against Caleb's mum, who's got it going on. Sorry, just I would change that.
Come on, it sounds
you did song lyrics earlier. I'm doing it now.
When I was on Trekking Up North earlier, they had the same argument that you had, Jace, and they were saying they're kind of had enough of seeing Star Trek finales always being the end of the universe. Just like Section 31, it was an end of the universe, plot. And
it suffers from its own arrogance.
And I came up with, look at how good a quality of Mercy was in season 1 of Strange New Worlds. There wasn't no end of the world, explosion or anything. That should be the pinnacle of how you do season finales.
It's the thing is, it's not that they're not capable. They did it the episode before. They did it in the first episode. They're just unable to finish it. This script is a poorly written script. This script is so bad that Down syndrome quantum leap even knows he could write a better script.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
No,
I'm done.
I don't care.
I really
It's
don't
true.
have a
I do not hold any affiliation with VHSJASE.
No.
He's still
It was out canceled. Thanks.
like,
No. No.
No, I
no, look,
Oh.
honestly, with all kidding aside, this is, to me, I just don't see the payoff. And the Scooby-Doo ending. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you darn kids. I mean, it gave me that Scooby-Doo vibe at the end of it. Things I did like, seriously. Sam, everything Sam is in. I know I'm biased, but I loved the scene with her and Genesis. I thought that was really well done. She has a function at the end playing the ticking clock, which I've gone on and saying I do like ticking clocks, and her trying to maneuver. Not that at any time did I really think they were under threat. There is a moment with Tatiana and Captain Ake, or Commander. Is she Commander? Captain. Again, I just don't care at this point.
Chancellor.
There is a moment which I like the idea of not making a good guy or bad guy out of this. The fact that they were both wrong and they both did bad things and they aired it out. I like it because it looked like at some point when she hugged Caleb's mum that they were going to be on board in sync with each other, but they're not. In that scene,
that was good.
She's calling her out, saying, da 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 da, and I did like that moment as well. But the rest of it, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a different version. I just don't see how this. You could sit here and go, "This is a good finale. This is them getting it right." It doesn't get anything right. And all the emotion that you build up with bloody Caleb's mum is then just completely shattered for me at the end, where everything is okay. We're okay now. Let's go away and holiday together, but I'll know you'll be back. And it's just, again, a waste because you have this really complex relationship and decades of trauma to deal with. And you vanilla paste it right at the end, which I think was absolutely cheap and just, I don't get it. This show builds itself up to a point where it just doesn't understand what it's getting to the point of, because it feels like it's trying to follow Star Trek rules without actually understanding what is at the heart of Star Trek. And yes, at the end, all we get is Caleb now, who is now, like I said, he's been lessened because of his relationship with her. I don't care.
Okay.
Feeling for navigations? Fuck off with that shit.
David.
So we're on Trekking Up North earlier. We had the same discussion you guys were. Their whole criticism was the season should have had more flashbacks with Caleb and his mother. And the traumas that it would have made more of an emotional impact what we would have saw in this finale episode if we would have had more flashbacks of them throughout the season.
How about we had a whole season where I don't even know what the curriculum is?
Yeah.
You would think over 10 episodes, we could have got a baseline of understanding what the curriculum is. What classes they take through the year. What's we don't know any of that. All I know is they had theater class.
We had theater, but we had the science class that was taught by the doctor, and then we had the class that was taught by
I just think they could have done a better job of clarifying. If it's going to be a show about school,
we had classes.
It was way too much around it. That we had to resolve everybody's trauma. That's what we have to do.
But that's how.
You know what? Here's the thing in life. One of the great things I used to love about old Trek, and yes, because I'm that guy, is I felt like people dealt with their shit with dignity. We didn't have to all open up, and everybody's got problems. But in this show, we have to deal with them. And sometimes I like the people who sometimes have to suffer in silence.
It's not good to compartmentalize your personal issues. Sometimes you got to air it out.
Because you got responsibility. No, I think it's opposite. You're in a federation. If you're in the army, what happens if you're in the Marines at the moment, Joe? I'm not feeling good today. What do you think's going to, for the rest of your team's going to say?
Go to your counselor. That's why there's the ship's counselor.
Yeah. That's why mental health in the armed forces are so bad right now, is because they're not feeling.
That's why they're so high in suicide.
I mean, let's be perfectly honest. In The Cage, it opens up with Captain Pike opening up to the ship's doctor, And then Captain Picard literally had his own therapist on board.
For very serious situations.
And yeah, I know, but I'm
just saying, it's just, And the other thing, it has to be condensed. I mean, here's the problem. Here's the problem. You got to condense it in 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So that would go over a whole season. You've got time to explore that, and that's okay.
But some would say though, Welcome to Derry had 10 episodes, yet they did their story flawlessly.
It's a very different story.
True, but they managed to flush out the whole story with it.
It's the same thing, Joe. It's the same thing. You can't keep apologizing for bad storytelling. It's bad storytelling. At the end of the day, even Jason, who's been quite complimentary tonight, has said he gives this season 4 out of 10. I give it 3 out of 10. All
right, so which was better? Because we had very similar themes in Strange New Worlds last season, where they were dealing with a lot of...
They're both equally disappointing. Strange New Worlds more so, because Strange New World had given us excellent television.
Yes.
Some amazing episodes that I still love to this day, including that man. Well, both men. But I'll give Jason credit anyway.
You give credit for what? Being here? No.
I feel like I need credit for being here, to be honest.
Nonetheless,
I have to agree. I think that I'm going to agree with Jason on this one. I honestly think I enjoyed Starfleet Academy's first season better than I enjoyed the last season of Strange New Worlds, mostly because Strange New Worlds showed us that it could be better. And just watching that entire season, I was just like, I'm not mad, but I'm really disappointed in you.
It just feels got so much in common with Section 31, this show.
Well, I got to tell you the one thing that was bugging me more than anything else this episode. The cat's out of the bag. Did they really have to go back to the algae planet? I was like, no, not again.
They had to. They have to fool us into thinking that romance actually means something.
Oh, man.
And I'm sorry. I'm like, oh, my God, I'm going to puke when they're on the bridge and they're holding each other's hand.
Yeah.
And she's feeling her way and giving off the... Now, I get it. This is not real. This is fantasy. Yeah. But it ain't Star Wars. She's got the freaking Force at this point.
She's Jean Grey, baby.
Star Trek is a different kettle of fish.
Mm-hmm.
It bases itself on real world science and then makes the fantastical based on principles of science that we can understand. And I just feel at times this show's like kind of lost that a little bit. Like, because at the end of the day, with all the technobabble, what's very clever about technobabble, you may not know exactly what it means, but there is a basis in real world science at its core. So you can figure out what they're talking about. But when they're doing, I can feel my way. And the mines, I didn't say it last week enough, but the mines, it's too much. Think about the practicality of doing what he did. How many mines you would need if they were going to encapsulate the entire Federation space? You would need trillions of mines.
Yeah. Up north, we're saying the same thing too. Why didn't News just go and blow up or threaten to blow up Beta Z?
They were already all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not you just gone and done that to Beta Z and not the whole Federation? Even Sean Ferrick was saying as well too in some of his criticisms. In Discovery, made the same issues as well too. Why did you start the season with all your crew, your bridge crew, and you haven't seen the rest of the bridge crew for the rest of the season?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where is everybody? Laura Falk, we got it.
They weren't on the Valiant, so they didn't get blown up against the Dominion.
No, you're right.
No.
You're right.
For sure.
I mean, it is weird about it. It's just the show doesn't know what it is yet. And I will slightly agree with Jason. If at all they could figure it out next season, they may have something.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I have with it is what they've set up. It's going to be some really darn good writing to get their way around it because I don't like the time zone. Would this show have been better as
like
time
Prodigy?
zone in it is the timeline.
Timeline, not time zone.
Fuck the 32nd century. All right, that's
I
it.
would have personally loved to have seen live action Prodigy instead of Academy. Just call that Starfleet Academy. That would have been awesome.
Again.
Instead of my
Let's put the right. I dare anyone to put script up against script from first
Prodigy
season of
to
Prodigy to this,
or Lower
and
Decks.
it would be embarrassing to see how much superior those scripts are in Prodigy.
Or Lower Decks. So even some of my
Lower Decks.
Yeah, even
This
some of my
smart
podcaster
ass on this
friends.
panel just
Some
got
of-
the whole complete series.
Some of my friends were saying like this show would have been better as an animated series than live action, especially when they're trying to make it so humorous early on.
You know what's funny? Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what some of my friends were. The critiques were for the full season. This show would have been better as an animated series.
Interesting. It's funny you say that because I went back and watched short treks finally, very short treks, and the first episode is Starfleet Academy. It's two girls duking it out, and because they're both dealing with a tragic loss, because it's kind of like in between Picard season 1.
That wasn't Starfleet Academy. That was like an elementary school.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying,
It was
like
Starfleet Academy babies.
Hold on.
Yeah.
If you just listen instead of trying to interject because you're trying to make yourself feel better.
Big
but if you
logic,
give me
Joe.
5 minutes, I could say if you had that type of writing, because that was an existential threat and they were getting blown up, I think it would have hit a little harder if they would have kind of led with that same premise. It doesn't have to be the same age. I'm not saying that because they're kids it works. I'm saying if they were older and that type of setup, I thought it would be pretty interesting. And that was only 5 minutes. So that would have been pretty dope.
I watched last night because my wife was working late. And I'd caught up on everything I have to watch. I binge watched the first 6 episodes of first season of Orville last night.
Yes.
And it only wound me up more about this episode.
Oh, no.
Because you watch the Orville and you watch the first 6 episodes and you go, this is literally like the type of writing that the show needs.
Interesting.
And at the end of the day, look at the Orville in the way that they bring everyday language into the show, right? It works for Orville because it's a comedy. And again, it doesn't work when you're trying to make a real teen drama. The dumbing down of language. And the Orville proves that, when they're kind of making, modern day references, it's funny because it's the comedy.
Yeah.
But still, beyond the comedy, those scripts are incredible. Those episodes are incredible. Like that episode I watched with the Mocklin giving birth to a female Mocklin and that court case around that. You want to see a court case, go watch that episode again. That is one of the most excellent episodes of any science fiction I've ever seen.
I just have to bust in right here because I have to say this. Clyden sucks.
He does. Clyden sucks in that.
Well,
and that's what I love about that episode, Jace, is characters that we love can be wrong.
Yeah. Oh,
and they don't
no one loves Clyden. Everybody hates Clyden. Clyden sucks.
I don't remember Clyden. But
Mortis, you can do so much better, boy. Get a man who cares for you.
His instinct is to have ice cream and watching a musical.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn about these characters again because we're next week we're diving into wormholes and we're actually talking about the Orville. So I'm excited because it's been some time. I moved. I haven't seen the show.
What episode are you talking about?
If the stars should suddenly appear, the one with Liam Neeson in it.
Yes.
I watched that one too. That's early on.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's
that totally wasn't done in front of a green screen as a favor. That totally
oh man, I really can't wait to watch it because I barely remember
that
episode. It's got my favorite gag in the Orville, and it's such a stupid gag, but it's whenever they knock on the door and he goes, "Hello, I'm Captain," and whoa, crap!
And that show is funny. It's hilarious.
I can't wait. I'm very much looking forward to watching it because it's been a while. I watched it because I went to a convention and they were there, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And that was some years ago. So now I'm very much.
They knew how to do it, but see, this is where the brilliance of Seth MacFarlane is the fact that he goes, okay, I'm going to do a show which is a homage to Star Trek. So I will get the greatest producers and writers and directors from that series and bring them in because they will help me tell a good story.
Yeah, because he had some
Not a
good
bad
guys.
idea, right?
Did he have
Not a
Michael
bad word.
Fuller?
Is that where this franchise is starting to suffer from then?
He has come out many times and said when he gets writers for Star Trek, he doesn't want people that have previously written for Star Trek. Doesn't want it. You know?
Is that because
Mind
he
you,
got in a fight with the guy in the first season of Discovery?
No,
Didn't
it's
they
just
have a
because
falling out?
his own hubris and arrogance believes that he's doing his vision. So people that used to write Star Trek will toxify it by bringing in standards that he wants to break. That's what's behind.
Interesting.
And it was fucking wrong. A wrong choice.
Interesting. Gentlemen, we have to say hello to our friends in the chat.
If they're still watching, I think we've lost half.
Oh, that's funny. I think they all fucked off.
I would have by now. I would have.
Okay.
Hopefully they're over there watching this awesome episode.
Jeez, no plug so.
Over on the Jason Roy Gaston channel, which is the single greatest channel on the internet.
Yeah, second to this one. So the for sure, you know that we have our Klingon security officer that's keeping an eye on our chat group and kicking off people that want to say rude things. So we wish her the greatest success and we're grateful for her. But I have some exciting news. We will be doing a very special on our website, captainsquadrant.com. We're going to be doing a blog getting into the world of Klingons. She's going to get some amazing information. And we're going to do like a mock interview. It's going to be a lot of fun. Over on the Captain's Quadrant website, captainsquadrant.com. So I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if you have questions regarding the Klingon world, be sure to act us by going over there and subscribe to our newsletter where you can take a part and ask questions such as that. Okay. Let's say hello to the other folks here. We've got Karen McLeod, 2026. Good to see you. Very happy to see you. Greg's here. I don't think I'll talk much. Jace and at My Figure Universe can tell you why, but on Drowsy AF from Accidental RX.
Thank you for that, Greg. Yes, you can. Me and Greg recorded another random cinema with Greg and Jace, which you can catch over at Spotify. And this week we had the one and only My Figure Universe as our guest.
Interesting.
Excellent movie.
Did you have me last week?
Excellent movie. Yes, I had you last week. Yes.
Oh, wow. Look at that. There you go.
We got lots of great guests coming up. Some really exciting stuff.
I Ain't Done Yet is the new book that's coming out that's going to be sponsoring the Captain's Quadrant. So that's some other exciting news. We're getting sponsor. She says, good evening. She's doing a domestic abuse and child abuse book that'll be coming out this September, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But I want to definitely give her a quick shout out and thank you for stopping by as always. If you fall asleep, Greg, we understand.
We do too.
Yeah. Hello, Wes. We haven't seen Wes in a while. Wes number 1. My Figure Universe.
Wes number 2 is there.
What's that?
Is there a Wes number 2?
Yeah, I suppose so. My Figure Universe says, what a terrible moment to find out your headphones don't work. Yeah, I know. Hi, Wes. On behalf of me, good night. Greg wants us to know that he's going to sleep. It's very important that we all understand that Greg's going to sleep.
Please read further in the chat. I want to know if he dozed off or not.
Did you actually go to sleep? I can't wait to get out of there. It's like watching a suit. That was funny.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, Wes knows a lot about Texas news.
It's like watching a Deadpool death scene. It's like, I thought that this would take a lot. It wouldn't take quite so long.
Yeah, exactly.
It is the longest painful death sometimes.
Yeah. I thought Nosferatu and Anisha Mashir would have died. No, I don't think they're going to do that. Our patron,
he will be gone for a season, and then he'll hopefully be back for season 3. Oh no, they'll cancel it. But he's not back for season 2. He's not back. He's come out and said he's not back for
season 2. Yeah. I heard a rumor that season 2 is going to end on a cliffhanger. So,
yes, I read that as well.
Yeah, so that would be weird if they didn't get picked up for season 3. Unless they do a short check.
I heard a rumor, and I don't know. Maybe our guest here can tell me yes or no. But I heard somebody report that the Strange New World sets have actually not been struck.
I read that too.
So
I have not been back since Christmas, since they wrapped season 5, so I can't vouch. I thought I heard the rumors they were going to ship it all back to Paramount, the
Well-
Paramount Studios, but maybe there's something going on. Again, I haven't been there since Christmas, so I have no idea.
There's been
Well, I won't
rumblings
do
about that Star
Year
Trek
one.
Year One.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get into
I'm
that.
kind of wondering. Of course, we want. You know what we want. We want
We
Star
want
Trek
Legacy.
Legacy.
Well, I
Yeah.
had heard the sets. The reason they weren't struck down, and that they changed their mind was because of the script that's been developed for the movie, and to bring down costs, they're going to reutilize a lot of those sets for the movie.
Oh,
see.
they're
I
shipping
would
up
like to
use
see-
it for the movie.
I would like to see Star Trek go back to theatrical. It's been way too long, and maybe the franchise might need a break. Just maybe this is like what happened to Enterprise. It needs a break. It needs a reset for
It does.
streaming.
And you know what? Make spectacle for the big screen, and then don't have spectacle on the small screen.
Yeah.
Like,
If everything is spectacle, then nothing is.
That's what they were saying for Star Wars with this Mandalorian Grogu movie. It looks no different than the streaming services.
and there's the
stuff they
problem,
put out.
right?
Well, that
There's
doesn't-
the problem.
I feel like that's what Voyager suffered because they did so much Borg and so much technology, and it looked so good that when you went to go see Insurrection, it was like the same.
It was like reversed. It was like, hey, we have spectacle over here on Voyager, and over here in the movies, you can go
Yeah,
watch
that-
Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Yeah,
That's a weird kind of comparison because you can tell the difference between something like Voyager and First Contact, right? There's a visual difference.
yeah, but Insurrection is one.
But Insurrection, because they cheaped out and they didn't use ILM and all that kind of thing, yeah, it looked awful. Then it looked
Yeah.
on par. But you're right. That's the biggest problem going forward is we need to tone down our expectations at home. And you know who's to blame for that? The studios. Not us, because most of us would have gone, yeah, it'd be nice to see film quality at home, but we weren't demanding it.
Yeah. Holly and Wes are done with the snow. Reno did an awesome job of teaching
wonderful
while
scene.
problem-solving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful scene.
Tig Notaro is a gift to this franchise.
Yeah, she definitely was a standout.
Why was she like? No offense, Holly Hunter, but if you died tomorrow and she took your job, that would be amazing.
Oh damn!
Don't die.
I
As
didn't
a
think I had nothing
character.
here.
The character.
Yeah, Arky
Yeah.
shoot her out of the ship, let her float in space and suffocate. Let's have Reno running the ship.
What the hell is
Nos
wrong
is
with
still the
you?
best. All right.
I'm evil. I'm evil.
Yes,
as fuck.
you
I'm
are.
canceled.
Did you see that? Did you see that picture I put up of the Down syndrome?
Yes, we
Yes,
saw it.
yes,
Yeah,
please don't put
that's
that
how
up.
evil I
I
am.
don't want to get a letter.
I have no association with this man.
There is a long tradition of season 1 of Star Trek being rough. Look at Deep Space Nine, TNG. So perhaps it'll be better next season, and someone will grow a beard.
Okay,
Interesting.
she grows a beard, then I don't want to throw her out.
Deep Space Nine had Duet. They had In the Hands of the Prophets. They had some darn good episodes, though. I
They
really
also
think the
had
first
Alan
season.
Moraine and storytellers.
Yes,
Oh,
they
right.
did, and they still had
Circle
some great
too, wasn't it?
Circle was next season.
Oh,
Yeah.
season 2.
I see, you know what, and I'm sure my friggin' universe doesn't mean it like this, but those comparisons don't justify what they've done this season. It's a comparison to say, well, they have been shit in the past, but that's also highlights to me, have you learnt nothing over 60 years?
Well, I mean,
If you know that shouldn't be a tradition to go, oh, well, that should be, we have let ourselves down. And
Wasn't-
mind you, that's not always, look at Strange New World season 1 we were just talking
look at
about.
Voyager season 1. Voyager season 1 is pretty good.
It is pretty good, actually.
Voyager
That
season
really
one
starts,
was good.
I would say early on that show really hit.
It really was good.
Caretaker
Yeah,
was
it's off and running.
fantastic. Caretaker
Yeah.
was
And-
excellent.
And then they did season 2.
Yeah.
And that's when it went
Then
through.
we went.
That
At
was-
least
that
we had
was
the K's
like-
on. At least we had the
episode.
K's on.
That would have been. Wasn't there a Kazon up in the hangar? I thought. Anyway, Letter Decks. Hello,
show.
good to see you.
Duncan.
Yay! Dropping in to
Duncan.
see our friend David. Checking in the first time. Cactus Quadrant. Hey, hope you
Coming in to see David. To heck with the rest of you. It's just
Yeah.
David.
That's
checking us
Duncan.
out.
He was
Hopefully he's having
he was
good
a
time.
background actor in Star Trek Enterprise. You guys should
Hey,
know him.
awesome,
cool.
amazing.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
he was in
All right.
he was
Well, you
he
can
was-
leave now, David. He sounds more interesting.
he was in the Mirror Darkly.
What'd you say,
He
David?
was in,
Oh, the-
he was in the
oh,
Mirror Darkly
Those
episodes.
episodes were so good.
Oh, that was a great episode.
Oh, he was in a Mirror
Wow.
Darkly episode.
And he was in all these Are the Voyages. He was in a lot of Enterprise episodes. You guys should have him on the show.
Yeah, for sure. Section 31 in the future.
Joe will
right
be
there.
all over it. Joe,
Yeah,
like
I will definitely be all over it. So
Hi, I'm Joe. I do a podcast. Can you be on it?
Yeah.
Sir,
Don't
get
ever
out of
run
my
into me in
bathroom.
public. Don't ever run into me in public because I do have stickers and I go, so yeah.
He literally is a real life meme. You know, the guy, that really creepy Italian guy behind the
coming out from the plants. I heard you play Star Trek.
See, I always saw him as that black guy in the yellow suit behind the tree, just going.
Oh, that's me too, for sure.
Yeah.
I got my hand rubbing. I heard
Joe sees another Star Trek extra.
See, you know what I love about Reno, to back up that comment, is Reno exemplifies how you carry yourself, even under pressure. She exemplifies Starfleet, how to be a great Starfleet officer. Not only is she calm in that scene, she uses it as a learning experience.
Yeah.
Holy crap. If that doesn't represent the best of what the Federation can be, I don't know what is.
Yeah, Trek and Up North were saying the same thing earlier, too.
I think her wife is moody, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with a wife.
No.
I wouldn't want to mess with a wife at all.
I want to get into a domestic, in the middle of a domestic between those two.
Yeah, where's Occam and Kyle?
They couldn't afford them this week.
I don't think they pay them that much.
They didn't pay them that much, but all of it had to go towards Paul Giamatti. I think he was getting like $750,000 an episode, or maybe it was $150,000 an episode. It was a lot.
No, I heard it was like 700. Yeah.
Well, I'm convinced Kyle is secretly having an affair at the moment
with Occam. Yeah, there we go. That's what they were doing. They were all doing each other.
My Fig University.
There you go. Space Reggie and Jaden. That's the romance of season 2.
Captain Reno. You need to share that meme. Okay. Remember Data had 3 speeds for his Winky? Interesting. Wow, nothing but
what is wrong with people?
Could I forget Court Martial? Such a great trial episode of Star Trek. Isn't that what was the one with from Strange New Worlds season 2? There was a big trial on that one.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah. My favorite episode, as I said in all the Star Trek, is Measure of a Man. That was hard.
Don't forget the drone head.
I love that one. And man, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Right?
The drone shots were cool. He says, "Wow,
you know the drone shots. I mean, you know how technically difficult it is to do that in an inside area with all that whole area being covered in metal.
Yeah,
like the interference that could possibly happen. You trying to fly that drone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they were there telling everyone. They were there telling everyone, guys, be careful. It's flying over you. If you hear it, how
do you do that and pretend it's not there though? You hear that fucking thing from a mile away. And you're trying somebody, which that scene you're in, and you got that drone flying. How do you not like look up? That's discipline.
Oh, yeah. The drones flying over us doing that because we're going and arresting Newsbrock as henchmen, right? And I'm just thinking, there's that cool fucking atrium wall there. I want to take some photos, but I'm like, I can't do that.
I mean, it's so shooty, isn't it? I mean, it's. I had heard, and you'll be able to confirm, it takes up almost every square meter of that actual studio.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. And that was some of the critiques of like Trek and North were saying. You had no engineering. You had no other parts sets besides the atrium. Like, and some of the other guys were saying the same complaints as well too.
That's interesting.
Where's the rest of you do not have a rest of a ship? Like, it felt like they were trying to film Deep Space Nine, but not on a space station.
Well, it's like we only really get that inside module of Athena, don't we, as a set?
Right.
There's not
the bridge
really
is there.
anything else. Yeah, the bridge is that center disc that comes out.
Right.
When they separate. We get to really just see inside of that. And by the way, this other thing I want to bring up, that explosion looks cool, but every other time you would have had an explosion that large, someone would have got hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, usually somebody goes flying.
People died for a lot less.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, I guess
and they're still putting rocks in consoles for some reason.
Yeah, they're still there.
How many died in Caretaker?
The legacy of O'Brien, I reckon.
Yeah, I tell you.
They explained what the I had to weigh a lot.
Yeah.
But they were just extras, or they were just day players.
Oh, gee, thank you.
No offense. I'm just saying, if you're ever around a console during an attack, just watch your back, Jack.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Maybe put a face shield on.
They did explain the rocks in lower decks. They said that they were like energy conducting rocks, so they have to put them in all the consoles, which I thought was
lower deck is beloved.
Yeah.
But I will tell you one thing though. Stepping on that bridge of the USS Athena, you guys have seen the photos.
I do like the bridge.
Extra fucking cool. That was
sure.
The crew let me go walk there, and they let me sit in the captain's chair. I'm like, my God, I'm actually on the bridge of a Star Trek, sitting in the captain's chair.
That's amazing.
Let's go.
You know what would have been better? It's a nice, tightly woven grey carpet.
Yeah. You really didn't watch any floors.
I was watching Orville. They had some nice carpet on that ship.
I think carpet is practical. You need the traction.
Unless you have coffee, because then that coffee scene's never going away.
But it's the 24th century. They have like space carpet now.
Star Trek's got a weird fixation of shiny floors. I know because I saw it in Section 31, and I've seen it in this.
Yeah,
you must have people constantly going around with rags on their hands and knees, wiping off.
We have to wear booties. We had to wear booties.
Wow.
I would not trust Riker
on a grey carpet. Avoids all that.
I would not trust Riker on a ship with reflective floors. Be like, every female and some male roommates will be wearing the skint from now on.
By the way, I hate the voiceover. I'm sorry, Stephen Colbert, but there was one line last week, and I can't remember the line this week, and it's just all comedy jokes. He's just doing one-liners.
Yeah.
And it just feels weird at this point. Wasn't that joke about not having sex in the cupboard last week?
Yeah. That was an awkward one.
He's the announcer from MASH.
Yeah.
That is what he's doing. He's the announcer from MASH. Now, I will admit, I will be hanging on till next season to find out what happens to the Talaxian fur fly. Because I am invested in this particular storyline. It's mating with itself. Is it going to lay eggs? Is it going to be a live birth? Is he going to parasitize somebody? I wants to know, because I think that will bring back Neelix in some way.
Well, 1,000 years later.
At some point, if it's this show, they'll have to deal with its feelings. All right.
Yes, they will, and it'll be a Terima episode.
Okay, if you compare this with
no. There is no Terima. There is only Prince and Princess who gives a shit. How good is their crown, by the way? That's a wonderful.
That's fun. It reminds you of the emoji. All right, my video says if you compare this to Shades of Grey, this is a 10.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
It's Rubicon.
I've never seen past the 20-minute mark.
Yeah. It's Rubicon.
Oh, wow. I would like to know more about the Klingons. We had one episode. We might see them again next season. Damn, I autocorrected. I meant to say Clyden sucked, not Clayton.
I don't know who Clayton is, but I'm sure he sucks too.
You know what's so fascinating is they continue a relationship in that series.
Yeah, Bortus is a better person than I am.
You know,
there was that thing where Clyden came back and told I can't remember the name of their daughter, but told her how much she meant to him and how sorry he was and everything. I thought, okay, this is a pretty good scene, but I still think he sucks.
I got to check it out.
Still
here. All right, so Letterdex, if you wouldn't mind, it's Captain's Quadrant. Hit us up on Instagram, and then we'll be talking. I'd love to have you on. It would be a lot of fun. Still here. This is one of the best episodes of the Muppet shows I've ever seen.
You talking about us? Huh?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean,
it's time to play the music. It's time to.
Oh wow! Look at that. If everything is a spectacle, nothing is. Great quote. Writing that down.
Thank you. I stole that from The Incredibles.
Oh, did you say that?
The original man.
I stole it from The Incredibles. I'll take it, but I did change a word, so it's mine technically.
Okay, Ensign Walsh at your service. All right,
check him out. Check him out in Star Trek Enterprise. He did a lot of episodes.
I can't wait to have you on. It's going to be a lot of fun. All the classics had 26 episodes, with the network model allowing for corrections during the production. Streaming MDL does not allow for corrections while in production. Yeah, they have to reshoot the whole thing. What a pain. If you want to sit in the captain's chair, come to Ticonderoga, New York set is a great tour. Yeah.
I've done it.
You've done
awesome.
it.
I have not.
I want to do it.
They opened up the door. It's the sliding door. They opened up the door. There's the bridge in front of me, y'all. I'm not even ashamed to admit,
You
I
cried.
had tears coming down my face. It
Yeah.
was like
Wow.
coming home to a house I'd never been to.
Yeah.
We are invited to the sister set, I guess you would say, the original at it's now in Ohio, so maybe that's something we can do for the
A
three of us.
little closer and a lot less Florida to me. So cool.
Ohio, yeah. So yeah, David, you're
Ohio.
more than welcome to join.
Dude,
I
I
know.
cried.
And
Dude,
then we
I
gotta
cried
do
when I
VHSJASE.
did this.
Would you do
Dude,
that, Jace? Would you come to
Do what?
America to hang out on the original set? Because we got an invite from Neutral Zone.
Yeah, I'd have a look.
It's Icon Drone.
That would not
Have a
be.
look.
Yeah, I'd have a look.
All
He
right.
gets on the
Yeah,
bridge. He'd be like,
I ain't
it's so
gonna
beautiful. Oh
Fall
my God.
into a fetal position and start blubbering, but yeah, I'll have a look.
Dollars to Donuts. Someone cosplays as a Talaxian fur fly at this year's
Do
con.
it.
Yeah.
Extra points if they're mating with themselves.
Oh, this is great. There you go. If you ever make the trip to Ohio to go to Sandusky and see the set, let me know. I'll make the trip. All right. So this.
All right. Okay, it's
That's
on.
what we have
It's
to do.
on. Let's
We're
do
gonna-
it.
We're going to expand. We're going to do a $100 Patreon. Help us get together in Sandusky, Ohio. Let's do it.
It's mostly to mail him.
Yeah, it's to
mail
ship
him
him.
from
It's to
Australia.
ship him to America.
We'll do like media mail. It'll be
But
fine.
way less fun without me. Put it that way. As you'll
Tons
see
less.
next week when you watch the show, I'm not on it. Shit,
Tons-
we need Jace because otherwise it's just boring.
Tons
No.
less fun, but way less problematic.
That's a lot.
Do you want me to
The
put on
50th
that
anniversary
thing
up
that I
there
mentioned
was a
earlier?
great set.
Put it
Oh,
back
wow.
on
I'd
the screen.
rather not. I'd rather
Oh
not.
man, you really, Donnie Hall, you really got a heck of a.
Y'all didn't tell me my
experience.
laundry was on the back of my chair again. Thanks.
Oh, it's okay.
We
Nobody
didn't
wants to
care.
see it under
We
there.
didn't care. You clearly don't care about your set, so what should we?
All right, David, can you? You have a lot of weird things because you can't really say too much. But is there anything that you can tell us that you will be in as we begin to sign off? We have about an hour of plugging from what I see in the backlog.
Right now, you can see me in the current season of Cross on season 2 of Cross on Amazon Prime.
My wife loves that show, by the way. She's loving it.
There you
Oh,
go.
we fried it. We were filming out in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
Wearing 3-piece suits. Yeah, it was hot. But
I'll
again,
have to tell, you have to tell me after the show what episode you're in, so I'll get my wife to.
episode
you.
1, episode 1, and episode 6.
And then I can sit on my chair and do the Leo meme.
Exactly. Twisted Metal. You all see me in season 2 of Twisted Metal.
That's crazy. Did you actually get to work with Mackie at anyway?
No, we were all on the green screen. Unfortunately, they were out filming the demolition scenes at the time. But then that's also when you watch the episode. That's why David lost his voice for 3 days because it was real screaming and real talking.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And other stuff I can't say yet. Just yet.
And the other one's NDA. Oh, all right, gentlemen.
You know
in
what
April.
that means?
Maybe
is
in
that
April.
man is busy and he's working.
How's
He
he?
keeps being in cool stuff. That's incredible, dude. I'm so happy for you.
I'm so excited.
Every
Every
David
time.
has his first principal role too, as a main actor in his.
All right.
But it's a Canadian exclusive series, unfortunately, at
Oh.
this time.
Oh,
Boo.
it'll be just made by nice people.
That's what Michael Chan did to us. Oh,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
What the
I
heck?
miss Michael
Won't
Chan.
be made by these maniacal Americans, and that's a good
I'm gonna text Michael Jen just to say what's up. He's
Yeah.
another great dude. Another great dude. You Canadians are all fantastic.
They are.
Yeah. they
Well,
really
tell
are.
that to a certain person down south.
Oh no. He doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. Gentlemen, you got shows coming out on the Jason Roy Gaston channel.
Oh,
shows that-
Do
Well,
Do you ever?
Should we plug first, or do you want to plug first? Because generally, when I plug on this show,
What
you let
plug?
me plug, and then you drown it out with all your plugs.
Yeah.
to
No,
hopefully
I haven't done that. I plug
forget
louder.
about
after
our
that.
plug, so they'll remember your plug. So
Yeah,
it's
plug
okay,
your,
go
plug
for it.
your,
Go
plug your
ahead.
joint first. Go.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
No, I'm only kidding. Of course, I'm kidding. Yes, this is my final episode on the Captain's Quadrant. Unless, like I said last week, if there's overwhelming response to have me back, I can't say that with a straight
That's
face.
not gonna happen.
Yes, please.
No, this will be it. But
It's not gonna happen.
these dumbasses last night reckon they'll put me in the cupboard and let me hibernate. I ain't hibernating. If you really want to see some shit,
It's my burden.
come and join me over the
It's
Jason
my
Roy Gaston channel.
burden, damn.
We are doing amazing stuff at the moment. Right now, you can go watch our review of Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, which is amazing. Next week, we will be doing The Force Awakens. And Holly Mack's already watched it because she's super smart and has become a patron of the show, which is fantastic. My favorite video of the week, though, is this one here. You've got to go check it out on the Jason Roy Gates channel.
It makes it more and more every time they make another video.
I really kicked a hornet's nest on this because apparently Scary Movie 6 has got a lot of defenders.
Ooh.
This video, right, has thousands of views at this point. But the funniest thing is 41 likes, 92 dislikes.
Wow. Maybe it's because of the jacked AI arm. It's like, what is this? With giggity.
That's not AI. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I met you.
I'm freaking
You're going to come out with this shirt like Hulk Hogan over there.
The only other two things I want to mention is also this is a new show we started. I really enjoy doing this show. So does Jason. We really want people to come by and check it out. And that is the new Power of J Skull show, which is fantastic. And it says it all. Latest news, reviews, nostalgia, past merch, lots going on. But the one everybody should be anticipating for next week is Jason went to the theater last week.
Yes.
He went
that's right. Yeah.
Look at that. So I don't know what he thought about it.
What's going on with the jacked forearm, man? It's like, look at it.
That is me. Look, that's me.
No, that is not. Look how put that back up. Put that back up, please.
Put it back up. Put it back up. Put it back up.
Put it back up. Put it back up.
You could have done it yourself.
I know I could have. Look at that. That's Glenn Quagmire level of.
You jerked off as much as he does, Joe. You would build that forearm strength. All right, leave the man alone.
Oh my god! Oh my god,
Mark.
This has been fantastic, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time.
I do too. Thank God it's my last episode.
I know.
You don't have to watch that type of Trek anymore. Good for you.
No, it's great though because I like to have an afternoon nap on Saturday, so I'll be able to watch you two guys moving forward. And
there we go.
You'll be back for future Star Trek.
When Strange New World comes back, you're definitely coming back. So,
you may want me back.
You yell at it again. I think it's going to be good.
Going to be back. I mean,
I think it's going to be good.
I would like to eventually start watching a new Star Trek show that's actually good. So
I think you're going to be surprised. Just a reminder that we have the blog on our CaptainSquadron.com website where I'm talking with our security officer about various Klingon information. And any queries you have, please be sure to become a newsletter subscriber, and you can ask a question via that way, or reach out to us on any of our wonderful socials. We have a channel called To Be Seen, the number 2 BESCENE, and we're talking about Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And now that that's over, we are talking about ghosts because we're shedding light on ghosts. And of course, Jason's DNA is on everything. So
sorry, it's because of the sorry.
It's because of the really strong art. No,
the bionic hand.
But no, I meant VHSJASE. But yeah, he did a great job with it. It looks really cool. It looks really cool.
Callers this week.
What's that?
Yeah, no
callers this week.
No giving away prizes this week.
Oh, we are giving away prizes. I
haven't made the wheel.
You haven't made the wheel.
Nope.
Well, I'll give it to.
This place is a well-oiled machine. And
Right. Congratulations, Carrie McLeod, who's the last. You win the Yoda clock. So be sure to reach out to me.
Oh my God!
Unless you can do it really quick.
Bye, everybody.
All right, there we go. Congratulations, Karen. Make sure you reach out to me, and congratulations on the clock. Take care, everybody.
What did I win?